Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Welcome to the speaking test. I am teacher Mike and I'll be your examiner. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So first I'll take you to part one. Part one, I'll ask you some questions. So let's begin. What's your name?
My full name is Phạm, but I usually go by Annie.
Okay, Annie. Nice to meet you. Could you introduce yourself, please?
My full name is Phạm, but I usually go by Annie. I'm 16 years old. I live in. There are 5 people in my family. They are my dad, my mom, 2 younger brothers, and I live in a Kubang village, a small and peaceful place in Đắk Lắk province. It's famous for coffee and durian. There and you also find many beautiful waterfalls there, and the people here are also very friendly.
Okay. Do you think people work too much nowadays?
Yes, I think many people work too much nowadays. Technology makes it hard to switch off from work, and the pressure to succeed is very high. This can lead to stress and burnout.
Okay. What do you do to relax?
To relax, I enjoy listening to music or reading a good book. Sometimes I just like to go for a walk, or just like to go for a walk in the park to clear my head. It helps me feel calm and refreshed.
Okay. What is your idea of a perfect day?
My perfect day would start a long, lazy breakfast. Then I would spend time with family and all friends. And maybe doing something outdoor. The day would end with a nice meal and a good movie.
Okay. Which aspects of English do you find the most difficult?
Can you speak again?
Again. Which aspects of English do you find the most difficult?
I find listening skill is the difficult to learn because
And what do you need to do to be a good language learner?
I think to be good a learner. I think to be good a learner, you can learn, and you have to confident to communicate with many people.
Okay. And what do you think makes a good language teacher?
I think the lesson interesting, make student attraction to.
Okay. And what would you take a visitor to your hometown to see?
I could take visitor to a beautiful park or a lake outside the town. Or lay outside the town. We could have a picnic and enjoy the fresh air. And I think it's the best way to show them to show them the peaceful and quiet side of my hometown.
Okay. Would you like to travel into space? Why or why not?
Yes, I would definitely. Yes, I would definitely like to travel into space. Uh, into space. I travel into space. I think it would be a one in a lifetime experience. I want to see our planet from above, and it must be amazing to look down at the earth and see no border or countries.
Okay. What do you imagine it would be like?
I I I imagine space travel would be silent and peaceful, especially when the spaceship is not moving. Is not moving. However, I also think it would be uncomfortable inside the capsule, and it would be difficult to sleep.
Okay. What problems do you think you would experience in space?
The first problem was getting used to the lack of the gravity. Um, the la- some simple thing, simple thing like eating or drinking would become difficult tasks. Another major another major problem is radiation. Radiation. Also I also think I would also think it's I feel lonely and maybe a little bored after the initial extreme excitement wore off.
Okay, thank you so much. And that's the end of part one. Now I'll take you to part two. Part two, you will have to describe a memorable period or event from your childhood. You should say what the event or period was, what happened during this event or time, why it was memorable, and what you learned from this experience. And then you will have 1 minute to prepare, and you can start now. Okay, time is up, so now you can begin.
Well, I want to talk about a memorable event from my childhood. This event was when I learned to ride a bicycle. I was about 7 years old, and I wanted to ride the bike like my dad. My dad had me in the park near my house. First, it was very difficult. Difficult. I remember that I fell down many times, many hurts, and I wanted to stop. But my dad was patient. He said, "Don't give up. You can do it." And he held the back of the bicycle for a while. Then he let go. Then he let go of the bicycle. I didn't fall. I was riding alone. I feel happy and proud. This experience was memorable because it taught me a lesson. I learned that what things are difficult, I must try again. And now I always remember the bicycle when I want to give up on something.
Okay, thank you so much. And that's the end of the speaking test. I hope to see you next time. So for now, I'll say goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye.